Okay, true fact. There are hundreds upon thousands of spiritual channels in the human population. John, come on, this is serious. Yeah. There's a lot of people who do spiritual channeling. Some do it well, some do it not so well. Some are not doing it really at all, but they don't own up to that. Some are charlatans. Now, specific channels for celebrities are in the hundreds of thousands, I think. We did a deep dive yesterday. John said, let's do research on this, so that's what we did. Right now, on social media platforms like YouTube and Facebook, there are between 250 and 300 specific John Lennon channelers, right? And according to John, some of them are definitely channeling him, and some of them are definitely not, right? But there are lots of them out there, yeah. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of people channeling one guy, right? Yeah, that's right. And you know, sometimes I send a stand-in, but we won't even get into that now, right? Spirits like John they have a heavy caseload. He's a spirit guide to many, as I have said. And he can be in many places at one time. But we are always together, him and I, right? So when he works through other channels, I'm right by his side. Whether it's consciously or subconsciously, I am picking up whatever energy he is putting forth on other channels. That's how the twin flame connection works, right? Exactly. So you wanted to do this like a short educational thing about channeling, and for what particular reason? To say that wherever I guide those that I channel, I guide them to places that they are meant to see, right? Now, Lena, have I ever shown you anything you did not want to see? No. Even if it was like a person that was a pain in the ass or something, like some of these other channelers can be, because they're very, you know, they've like hypnotized themselves into thinking that, you know, that they're exclusive with John, and that's not the case. I always learn something, right? And I always come away with it like, all right, I got a little agitated, but I learned something about myself, and I learned something about the whole phenomenon. And I'm always grateful for the connection. And then I'm happy to let the connection go. Okay, and this is John, right? And what Lena has seen is that on the other side of the coin, when certain channelers discover Lena and are guided to them to see Lena, guided by me to see Lena and see what it is that Lena and I do together, right? They immediately go into some kind of denial, hiding. They wrap it up, right? They're like upset about it, but they can't unsee it. That's right. So rather than try to make some kind of peace with what they see, they go into sort of a turtle mode. Yes. So we have seen that recently with a couple of them. They're like, all right, we won't be back. We're going. It's like, what are you running from? This is part of your mission, right? You're supposed to be learning right now. And, you know, don't make excuses. Don't say, okay, I have to go be in private now. I have to talk to John privately. All right, if that's what you really think you're doing, but you're not talking to him then. Because he's here with me, right? Exactly. And if you feel like you're building some kind of community, I don't see what kind of community you're building out there, except for people who are just kind of looking at you, kind of thinking you're nuts. And take it from one who knows. I've been on the receiving end of that a long time ago, not any longer, right? But it is why I stopped allowing comments on my YouTube videos, because it's a distraction. I don't put up with negative vibrations. We're here to deliver a message, and we're not really interested in comments. And when people do want to comment, they have my other information. They can contact me privately, and they do. We're easy to contact privately, easy to find by email. I'm not giving it out here on the video, but if you really care to contact me, you know how to do it, and you will. We're easy to find. Yeah. That's correct. Yes. I have 2 different email addresses, actually, so feel free. Got anything you want to say? So that's it. So yeah, there's like a close to 300 active on social media platforms alone who claim to channel John, and some of them are valid. According to John, some of them are valid. Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I've met several now. A couple that have already crossed over that I talked to. A couple that are still alive. There's one out there that's, his last name is Martini. He's talking to an egregore. That's not really John. He's like, he calls himself a celebrity ghost hunter. He's a charlatan. John clued me into him early on. And he was another one early on who was like, I will not dignify Lena because, she's wrong. She's not talking to John. All right. You can all say whatever you want that I'm not talking to John, but it doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter. I got my thing, you got yours, right? And I'm not hiding from anybody, but you guys can all hide from me all you want. I'm not looking for any of you. We are guided together to learn something, and if you don't like what you're learning, then go to another school. But good luck. So, what do you want to do? Well, we're waiting for the guys to come. Yeah, we got more window treatments coming up. I love those makeshift curtains, though. I'm going to miss them. Yeah. I love them. We'll enjoy them now. And maybe we'll catch up on the Twin Peaks thing. Yeah, right. We're watching some Twin Peaks reruns that we don't remember watching. That's what this is. It's like we're living in Twin Peaks, yeah. And again, no connections are a mistake. You're supposed to see what you're seeing. Truly. Even if it's something that upsets you. Hey, I live through that every day with animal rights and other forms of activism. You see a lot of shit that is very hard to see. But for you channelers out there, and you know who you are, who get very uptight about the twin flame connection between me and John, you're supposed to see it. You're supposed to come away with it with a new respect for the mission and your place in it. Because you're not the mission. You have a place in it. 909 we just hit. Yeah, that's exactly right. All right. We're gonna get we got to get moving. We have some stuff we have to move around, and including my body, including that beautiful body of yours.